I got him! Yay! I have 19,000 gems left. 230 opens. I actually got one relatively early. Man, I wish this was limited because I want his bed. Okay, thank you so much, Magic Music, for letting me showcase his king. I know I do have the unit myself, but there are so many units this update, and they take such a long time to actually evolve that it would take me so long to get all of these videos out if I was doing all the units myself. So thank you so much, Magic, for evolving king for me, so that way we can all see what the stats are on this unit. I do have level 100 not evolved, and there are the stats if you want to see what the non-evolved stats are. Not the best in the world, but it's not evolved, so it doesn't need to be good. I do have to say, though, it is a pretty cool unit, because look at, like, the stance it has. That is so cool. I wish this was a limited time unit just so that way I could have the pillow behind me. But it isn't, so we can't have this as a cosmetic, which is kind of sad. I will eventually get this unit evolved, but I'm going to wait until after next week's update, because this is only part 1 of the 7 Deadly Sins update, so I don't want to like spend a bunch of time evolving these units until I know what all the units are. Because I have a feeling next week we're going to get some really cool units, maybe some limited time ones like Escanor or something. Because we still don't have Escanor in the game, and Escanor is definitely going to be like a meta unit. But we won't get it till next week probably. Okay, and here's the unit. By the way, this one does have Superior 1, so do keep that in mind. And he does appear to have an S rank on his time, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead. The base stats, 3,000 damage, 7.3 cooldown, and 37 range, and a pretty cool base attack. He's just chilling there, and he summons a bunch of knives and throws them at the enemy. That is pretty cool. And he does have a small circle AoE, but overall, a very cool starting attack. Let's see what the first upgrade is. 6,300 damage, 7.3 cooldown, and 37 range. So overall, not too bad. A lot of range by default. I just realized that's a lot of range. But next upgrade is 11.8 thousand with 7.3 cooldown and 38.1 range. So not too bad. And the next upgrade after that is 15.8 thousand damage, same range, and same cooldown. And with the new upgrade, he actually has a new attack. Okay, let's see this attack. Whoa, look at that. That's a multi-hit too. Okay, that is cool. So he has a bigger circle AoE also. Look at that. That is really cool. And it hits 4 times too, which is really nice. So very, very good multi-hit on that. It is also hits airs yet again, which is so good. But 23,000 damage, 7.3 cooldown, and 39 range. Let's do the next upgrade, which is a 31.6 thousand damage, 7.3 cooldown, and a 40 range. This is a lot of range, though. This is a very good air unit. But next upgrade is 47.5 thousand damage, 7.3 cooldown, and 41 range. With still the same attack where he has his spear going around. 59.4 thousand damage, 7.3 cooldown, and 42.3 range. Doing very good on the damage, though, and the cooldown isn't going too high, which is very nice. And now we have a new attack, which... Whoa, that is cool! Look at that, he even loses his pillow. That is really, really cool. This is called True Spirit Spear Judgment with a red cross. That is amazing. A bigger circle AoE with 66.5 thousand damage, 6.4 cooldown, and 47 range. So the cooldown went down again and the range is going up. That is amazing. And it's also multi-hit, which is really good. I like multi-hits, especially on air units. It makes them very helpful. We will have to compare this to Metal Knight, though. Next upgrade is 74.4 thousand damage, 6.4 cooldown, and 52.9 range. And that is the max stats on this unit with Superior 1. That is really good. Okay, let's see what the DPS is. He also has 5 placements. Okay, that's nice. 11.6 thousand DPS. That doesn't sound like a lot, but because there's 5 placements, that means the total DPS, if you have all 5 of them maxed out, is 58.1 thousand. Now, that is very, very good, but I'd like to remind you that Metal Knight has like 25,000 DPS, but only 2 placements. And that's not counting the drones either, so Metal Knight probably is still better than King, but King is very, very good. If you don't want to use Metal Knight or you don't want to evolve it or you have King instead, King is very, very good. But Metal Knight is definitely better. But let's see, with the 10% boost on the unit, it has 81,000 damage. So with the boost, the DPS is 12.8 thousand. He also has an insane amount of range yet again, 52.9 range. That's going to be hitting like all the way over here. That's amazing. So overall, if you want a new air unit and you don't have Metal Knight, definitely get King. I would still try to get Metal Knight. Metal Knight is definitely better, especially with his drones adding a whole bunch of damage on it, because the drones have like 20,000 DPS on their own. But this is a really cool unit. The attack is really cool. The animation is so cool too. I love how chill he is. I really wish this was a limited unit so we could have the pillow as the cosmetic. And I forgot to mention, he is a magic light unit. So this is one of the very few light units in the game, which is excellent. He is magic though, so you will be using Wendy to boost, which is pretty good because a lot of people use Wendy. So if you're doing Wendy boost on top of this, which is 30% more damage, he would have 106,000 damage, which is 16.6 thousand DPS. So pretty good unit overall. He is pretty cheap too, according to Magic, only costing about 53,000 to max out. So pretty cheap. He does have 5 placements though, so overall it's expensive, being around like 250,000 yen. But that's about average for most units. Most units are around that range, I'm pretty sure. And as Magic just said, he's the best light mythical. So anything that requires light damage for like an extra increase, like the daily challenge, for example, that if you don't follow like the boosts and all that and the weaknesses, is very hard. But now that we have a really good light unit, the light stages will be pretty easy. But this unit's not bad at all. I know some people are saying he's bad, but like if you're comparing him to Metal Knight, yes, he's bad. But overall, very, very good unit with the 5 placements. Think of it kind of like Soy Fan. Soy Fan has very low individual DPS, but because there's 5 of Soy Fan, it makes that unit very, very good. That unit used to be meta before Metal Knight. So yeah, if you have this unit, definitely evolve it. This is one of the best units in the update that I've seen so far. And he hits airs, which is a big plus. And before we end, thank you so much, Magic Music, for letting me showcase his. I'm definitely going to get this unit evolved eventually, because this one's worth evolving, even if I'm not going to use it. I might use it at some point.